We back with another roguelike, baby. Today we're checking out the demo for Legionbound. If you've ever played an idle RPG but wanted more action, this is gonna be right up your alley, guys. This is a retro-styled RPG auto battler that's got roguelike elements, and it's a lot of fun to play. I've been playing for the last hour or so, and I've had a great time. If you guys want to check out the demo yourself, the link will be in the description, as well as my Discord link. And if you like these type of videos, make sure to subscribe and give us some dap on that like button. Let's start a new game, and you can see here that we have a sort of starting screen that we can change some stuff around, like which area that we're going to go into. We have classes that are available. This is the default lineup. Even though I've unlocked some more classes, I want to show you what the default lineup looks like and how to go about it, how the game progresses. So we can move our characters at any time and kind of change their lineup here. I'm gonna just put a couple of my casters on the back line here. This is a cleric, this is a wizard, this is an archer, this is the rogue, and this is the warrior. Okay, so you can right click on any character at any time to kind of see what they have. Okay, see that this unit has some defense, they have some special abilities here, and they need experience to level up. So as your characters start killing stuff, they'll be leveling up the whole time. All right, now you can see that the enemies are dropping gold here, and you can hover over gold and different consumables that they drop to do different things. But as you progress, you'll start gaining money here, and you have this higher button at the top. Now you see how there's a level going up. This is the refresh timer, and you'll see that when you click on it, it says heroes refresh in 20 seconds. You can re-roll for the cost of 10 gold, which is cumulative. It starts going further and further up. Okay, but every time this refreshes, this shop will change. Now you have a relic that you can choose from, the Ring of Steadfastness. Anytime you click on something, you get the info from it. All heroes become immune to stun. We have a wizard that's available. We can see what their stats are, and two different characters for a warrior here. I think I'm going to choose the higher level warrior, and I'm also going to pick another warrior. Okay, so now we have 44 left. We don't have enough money to do anything with. We'll go ahead and close this, and you'll see that we have two warriors that joined the battle. Let's go ahead and put them up front on the front lines, and they're going to be able to take a little bit more hits. Now what I try to do is just balance out the party to what seems good. You know, if I have enough defense on the line, we want to make sure that these guys are staying healthy the whole time. They do have slow regeneration of health over time, but naturally more clerics would help this lineup that I have. And naturally, if you start falling behind on DPS, you're gonna want to switch that too. Okay, we're also collecting skill gems all this time. These are some of the things that drop after you kill several enemies, and that is kind of like the meta progression. Once you finish the run, you can actually unlock different things like stat increases, new classes, so on and so forth. Okay, all right, we have almost 200 bucks again. Let's go ahead and click hire and see what we have available. So there's a duelist, another cleric, and a ranger. I love the fact that this cleric is available. I'm gonna hire them, and we need only a few more, and I think I'm gonna grab the duelist. Okay, let's go ahead and close. We'll get the cleric, we'll put them on the back lines. That's perfect. And now we have enough to buy this duelist. Okay, let's buy the duelist, and something interesting is gonna happen here. We hire the duelist, and they're gonna appear, and you can see synergy spotted. So certain characters work better together, and when the character has a synergy spotted, what ends up happening is this little yellow bar on the side of their refresh meter is going to climb as they level up. Okay, the more they level up, the more you can actually the closer they get to the synergy, and when the synergy is all the way up, you could click on them to evolve them into another class, like an elite class. So the rogue becomes an assassin, and there are a few more that we've unlocked that I've known about since playing a little bit, but you have no idea of the synergies until you actually recruit the right units and see what happens when you bring them on the field. So let's go ahead and click hire. Now we have a mercenary, a duelist, we have a potion of health that's available. I think picking up the mercenary, that's a different class. We could go ahead and pick them, and we'll hire them. Okay. And we still need about 40 bucks before we go. Okay, no synergy spotted now. But what'll happen with this is I think we need one of the other melee classes, which I think is called a brawler, in order to get the synergy for this guy. No, we need, so this is a mercenary class. Yeah, I am pretty sure it's a brawler that we need. Okay, we got 226. We're about to refresh. We don't have either of these. We want to wait until it refreshes in order to see what we can do. Also, every few waves, or after several waves, there's going to be a boss fight, and we need to make sure that we're prepared for it. So let's see, 290, heroes are refreshed. Let's check it out. Looks like we have another rogue that's available. We have another warrior, and we have a wizard. We also have a firebomb. This is very, very helpful for the boss fight. I think I'm going to refresh one time and try to get that synergy started. Yeah, no good, huh? What's the... Oh, the Comet spell is actually very, very good, too. I think I'm going to buy it. So, you also have spells that you can get, and it becomes an active thing that you can do. You have a mana bar that we can regen over time, and when you cast Comet, it'll use a certain amount of mana. It does damage. You can see that. Drop a burning comet onto a group of enemies. It costs 40 mana. And right now we have 100 of 100. So we could use this anytime that we want. But I think I'm going to save it for the boss because we're really, really close. I think it's on wave 25 that the boss appears. So anyway, I'd still love another cleric, I think, because I'm a little bit behind on healing. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and use the Comet. I think we're going to use a couple of them, actually, just to try to get this guy down quick. And we need 40 more to use one more. We're at 32. So far, health looks okay across the board. We can also heal a little bit. Spore Cloud. Uh-oh, people are poisoned. Okay, we got 40. We can use this now. Hey, we got the Spore Cloud. Okay, very, very nice. So now that we are through with the boss battle, you can see that the difficulty is going up too. And depending on how long you take, because this timing is always ticking, okay? If you wait too long to get to the boss, it starts really, really becoming difficult, okay? Because this progresses, after a little while, the difficulty gets silly. Okay, we have 906 gold. Speaking of difficulty, let's help this out. Okay, Swashbuckler is a new class. This is Amulet of Bloodthirst. Increase action gauge by 5% when an enemy dies. We definitely gonna buy that. And we're gonna buy a Swashbuckler as well. Okay, so we get the artifact, we get the Swashbuckler. I think that's a frontline class right here. And okay, our synergy is almost up here. So we're gonna wanna increase that as soon as possible, and for them to become an assassin. We'll just grab this currency. Okay, we are doing pretty well on mana here. It'd still be nice to get another cleric, I'm sure. But right now, we kind of chewing through these guys, huh? Let's hit these backline dudes with a Comet. We want to be using those actively to just save HP from our guys. Okay, look, you see how he's powered up like Goku on a Sunday? Bam, assassin. Now he has a whole different set of skills. He has automatically dodges the first attack made against the rogue since they last took action. Triple strike and flurry of knives. So he's a little bit better off than he was before. And the synergies, I don't know if assassin is a different synergy, but there's also an ultimate every once in a while that you do. Lightning Storm is his ultimate, and he just casted that and pretty much killed everything on the board, which is awesome. All right, 820 bucks. Let's see what we can grab now. Ring of Defense. Increase all heroes' defense and magic defense by 10%. That sounds pretty darn good. I think I'm gonna take it. And we don't have enough to grab a hero, but there's nothing that I'm really, really looking for from that anyway. Not yet, at least. We're gonna get it. We're starting to get a little bit more money here. Huh. Nah, I'm not gonna Comet yet. Not gonna Comet yet. I'm gonna save up for a little while. Everything right now is going swimmingly though. Rain of Arrows, that was the archer's ultimate. Parry stance is his. Okay, we're almost ready for another higher. Heroes are refreshed. Okay, another rogue, a bard. Bards are cool. What is this? All heroes become immune to stun. Now, let's hire the bard. And the bard, if we click on him, you can see that when a hero uses their ultimate, the bard gains 10% ultimate gauge. Raises the action gauge of 1 to 3 allies by 25%. And all heroes automatically crit for a short duration. Pretty cool for a support class, right? What was his defense again? His defense is like 109 in comparison to somebody like one of these warriors. It's not that bad, but he can attack from the back line, so I guess we'll keep him on the back. All right, this definitely warrants a Comet. Definitely. All right, we could really use a cleric now. Starting to see, yep, one of the mages just died. It's not a good thing. Not good. Okay, let's see here. Think we'll refresh early and see if we can get a cleric. We're almost there. Almost there. Okay, now we could probably do it. Let's go ahead and refresh. See if we could get a cleric here. We did not. Can get another swashbuckler, can get an amulet of deflection, provides a 5% chance to block magical damage to backline heroes. That's actually pretty good too, but I think that we're gonna hire a wizard instead because that's what we just lost. And we'll get some of our DPS back. In addition to that, we need about 600. We need about 600. So we'll wait a little bit for that. So far the front line's holding up pretty good in terms of health. Good lord, that's a lot of stuff. Okay. Let's get him burnt. Oh man, the wizard fell again. Why does he keep getting owned back there, bruh? Okay, we got enough to hire somebody else. Are we refreshing? Yes. We refresh and we get brawlers. Okay, brawler's not bad. Brawler gives me the ability to get a synergy with the mercenary, so we hired them. Once you discover a synergy, as you can see, it's available to see for everybody. Uh-oh, one of the clerics died. This ain't good. All right, it's all falling apart, guys. It's all falling apart. Okay, we ended up getting through that one battle, but we're very, yeah, there we go. We can use our Comet again. But I think we're going down here. I think we're going down. We're gonna try to get as many gems as we can before we fall. But yeah, I'm gonna speed this up just so that our death is quick and painless. Once we lost that cleric, things really started to go downhill, huh? We can also start off the next run with some of our different classes that we know we can develop synergies from. We got a lot of gold that just started here. Lots. Not quite enough to use our other synergy, and that is it for the adventure. Okay, so you can see party wipe, Deep Woods. We reached wave 40. We got 407 total kills, and the assassin did 100 kills. Pretty cool, huh? Okay. We could go to battle stats here and see all of the stuff that everybody did as well. You can go to continue, and then all those gems that we were picking up, we ended up being able to use them here. So to start off, it's just, this is the beginning node, okay? And expanding off of that, you can see that you can raise your you can increase your party size by 5 for each of these nodes. Then they kind of go into class unlocks like the brawler, the mercenary, the swashbuckler, the bard, and the druid. And you can see there's a skill gem cost associated with each one. So I had to pay those skill gems in order to do it. Now, if we wanted to go into a certain direction, like let's take a look at brawler, for instance. If we wanted to go with the brawler, we can start upgrading con. We can also start going into improved strength. We can look at trying to get the Barbarian for 200 skill gems. And strength-based heroes have a 5% chance to deal double damage before crit, and so on and so forth. There's other classes like the Samurai here. There's also the Knight. There are multiple classes down here. Paladin. That's status. Oh no, I thought that was multiple classes, but I guess not. Status resistance, improved wisdom for mana defense, and a battle mage too. All sorts of different things. So let's see. Amplified spells, amplified magic. Player spells have a 10% improved effect. That is a pretty good upgrade. I like that. And now all heroes get boost to magic. Let's see what else that we have. All heroes get boost to con, huh? Constitution, I think, is all about health. We can get some improved dex here. We can also get improved defense and block chance. I actually like that a lot. 5% chance for defense, 5% chance to con. Well, 5% to con, and another 8 to defense. Okay, that sounds good to me. And we can actually deactivate skills too to kind of reroll. Cool. Okay, so when we go to new game, let's actually change some stuff up. The Wizards was getting owned, and I want to start off with a synergy. And since we already have Rogue, and we know it pairs with Duelist, let's select Duelist to swap out with him, and we're gonna have a synergy built from the start. We can also change this Ranger out for maybe, I don't know. You know what? The Ranger I think is okay. Well, let's actually swap for the Mercenary. The Mercenary has some interesting abilities. Okay, and now we know that we'll want a Brawler to help this Mercenary out from the start, but we already have half of that synergy going. The rest I think is good, okay? We can also check out another area like the Dusty Canyons. I don't know about difficulty here, but I'm gonna go ahead and try it out, okay? Let's start the game and see. Okay, we're relaxed right now, so it should be okay. Let's move around our characters a little bit. Crossbow shot. We can put the rogues back here too. All right. So far, so good. Let's start collecting some skill gems and see who we can hire from the get-go. Okay. The Duelists. And what is this? Increase all heroes max HP. That's a pretty good starting deal. We already have a Duelist and a Rogue, and we're already getting experience for our synergy. So I think we'll just wait a little while and pick up that item. We just need a little bit more gold. How much was it? 145? Oh, dude, we're one away. Come on. There we go. We can get it already. Okay. We'll purchase that, and now we have an item that appeared up here, and all of our HP for the heroes is max 10%. Beautiful. That ought to help with some survivability. All right. I love the fact that the different areas have different music too, and it's this retro chiptune stuff that's just, it's really good, man. It's really good. So yeah, this game, there's a lot going on all the time, and you can make it to where it's really active if you up the speed, dude. Like really, really active. Okay, heroes refreshed. I wonder what we got now. Hopefully, we got some more synergy stuff. So yeah, admittedly, before I unlocked all of these characters, I was getting further because I was adding a bunch of clerics to my back line. So I ended up keeping everybody nice and topped up. It was a pretty effective strategy, if I do say so myself. Okay, more skill gems. Cool. 85 now. Okay, we're at 76 bucks. I'm sure we're gonna need probably around 100 or so in order to hire somebody. 97 should be there very, very shortly. Lots of claw slashing happening. Okay, let's see what we can do here. So we have a swashbuckler, a rogue, and another warrior. Also a heal spell. Heal spell's probably worth it here. Maybe we go with, let's see. Swashbuckler is, in comparison to our frontline guy, more magic defense, less dex, more con. Actually, swashbuckler is just good, dude. I think we just take the swashbuckler here. All right, swashbuckler's front line, perfect. Now we should be able to slay a little bit faster here. As a matter of fact, let's speed this up by 1. Now the hero's refreshed. Just need to get some gold. As long as my characters are staying like above board, I think we will be okay. All right. Let's try to get some more synergies online. At 183 now. Another cleric. Can't pass him up. Healing is that important. What is the Ring of Warning? Increase action gauge by 1% when an enemy appears. That's interesting. I don't think I'm going to be able to afford that, though. Okay, our second cleric, we're going to put back here. And that will help our healing out. Keep the frontline guys good. Topped up. Okay, I don't know... How much was that artifact? Yeah, we're not going to be able to afford it. No way. We were kind of close, I think. But now we have 176 again. Let's take a look. We could get a brawler. Brawler would give us our synergy that we want. Actually, I'm going to do that now then. We hired him. And the brawler goes up. Okay, synergy spotted. Yep, you're on the front line too. Beautiful. How are we doing on your synergy, Rogue? Not too bad, not too bad. Okay. Yeah, an active spell would be nice here. Also, one more cleric would be ideal. One more. We probably need around 250 to hire our next unit. We're gonna be there in no time, though. We're clearing the units out pretty good, but oh man, I'll tell you what, I'm starting to take a lot of damage here. Ring of Warning. Oh, this is 372 and we need 260. God dang. All right. Not quite there yet. Don't you... Oh, we lost somebody. Actually, they killed my cleric. Oh, you dirty, dirty dogs. You dirty dogs. 235. Yeah, they targeted my cleric, and my other cleric is getting targeted again too. Let's refresh and see if we could get another one. Actually, yes. Perfect. We hire. Maybe this will help us survive long enough. Just maybe. 108 skill gems. Yeah, this area feels harder than the forest area. Also, why are you naked? These two just showed up to the party without clothes. Just a little loincloth, man. Come on. Gosh. Uh-oh. Go. Okay, whatever that was, 3 units are dead now. Yeah, it goes by really flipping fast when it starts going, man. Oh, yep. Everybody fell. This area. Oh, and look at this. Look at these guys. Let's grab this skill gem. Oh, we couldn't. We couldn't grab it in time. Okay. Yeah. Naturally, our MVP was the Rogue again, dude. The Rogue is doing pretty good. Yeah, I think until you get some more meta progression, you should probably stay out of that area. But we go into the skill tree, and we can... Actually, since the Rogue is doing so well, we can go and get some more decks. Yeah, decks, man. Decks. We needed 100 altogether, so we have to go through this one. And yeah, we just keep on upgrading and leveling up our guys and trying to get further and further and further, because there's a few bosses and stuff that pick up, and so far it's been really, really fun. Like I said, if you love idle style games but just wish they were a little bit more active, Legionbound is a lot of fun. The demo link will be in the description, guys, as well as a link to my Discord if you guys want to hang out. And if you like the video, make sure to give me some dap on that like button and subscribe to the channel for more daily videos. Thanks so much for watching. As always, this is Legion signing off, and we'll see you next time.